Cloudy day. Supposed to get some rain 10 o'clock this morning. It's 12:15. We didn't get it, and that's okay with me. Because when it rains up here, it's always violent. I don't want to lose power. Remember when I was talking about your past, all of our past, people you knew, places you worked. I mentioned about a guy I worked with in the factory. First name was Bob. He had that white Ford Econoline window van. Used to come from Mastic Beach to, I guess you would call North Bay Shore, 5 days a week with his mother, little lady Angie, and an old lady, the union steward. They all worked same place. He drove, I guess they didn't. That fucking coffee's weak. I should go make another pot. Damn, I don't like weak coffee. But remember, the only two that I could find on that particular job that I worked at on Facebook was no, I didn't find him on Facebook, unfortunately. But so actually one, Debbie, I don't want to give her last name. I mean, there was like maybe 50, 60 people, but I can't remember the last names. I knew Billy, a friend of mine. He was a kid at the time. He used to work part-time, I guess, after school. I don't know how the hell he got there. Oh, he used to have a Harley Davidson Sprint. To me, it looked like a big fucking bike. I was naive at the time about motorcycles. He used to come in the afternoon. I don't know what his hours were, but he used to empty garbage, sweep the floor. But the guy I was talking about, Bob, he would have had to been in his 40s, 50s. If he is alive, he'd be in his 90s. Sad, you know? Sad how I'm sure you people think like me sometimes. It I don't know, comes into your head. You think of stuff years ago, like, hey, I remember so and so. Wonder what they've been doing with their life, and I'd like to see that person again. Co-worker, friend, ex-girlfriend, ex-boyfriend, whatever it may be. You know, you'd like to see them again. See, you know, what have they been doing? How was their life, and you know, reminisce about back when, and funny times, tragic things. Hey, remember we were working at that place, and remember that so and so, what a fucking scumbag he was, and oh, but this boss was nice, and reminisce, and you can't. I'm retired. I could probably drive down to Florida, certain town, the car dealership that girl works at. Walk in and say, oh, I'd recognize her. She's got purple hair now. 62 years old. She's wearing purple hair. Hey, remember me? No, I don't. I used to work with you in a place. How you doing? I fucking know, man. How you been doing your life? How you been doing? You can reminisce, but you can't go back like to get young again. Certain clothes you used to wear, styles you used to wear. If you could find them, like the Dickies work pants. They're still around, White t-shirts, still around. This particular place I'm talking about where I worked at, that's what I used to wear, white t-shirt. I don't know what he did in the winter, man. It must have been chilly in there. I must have wore flannel shirts, but always white t-shirt. Not colored, but white t-shirt. That was me. Jeans, white t-shirt. I didn't wear sneakers because I was dealing with hand trucks and forklifts and work boots. Sears work boots. Die Hard, they were called Die Hard work boots. Man, I wish I could I don't know, You think, and then you feel bad. That guy again, Bob, he was having an argument with a manager, also known Bob. Well, my line of work, I had to go over there and pick up, with my hand truck, pick up some, boxes of Eaton Allen, get them away from the lady's machine, start packing them up. But, they're both yelling at each other. Bob's yelling at the supervisor. The guy was Jewish. He was married into the family, but still a boss. And it must have been a fucking reason, man, why the American Bob was yelling back at the manager, Bob. I couldn't make out what it was because fuck, let me get out of here. It's embarrassing. It was a fucking doozy because next thing I knew, so he drove him, his mother, the unit clerk, unit Stewart, and Angie. Four of them. Wait. Al, who ran the gold leafing. That's what it's called, gold leafing. Angie worked for him. It was just the two of them. She ran the machine. He fixed it. He's got his arms out like that. You can see Al like that. Like, what the fuck is going on? And she's telling. You can see that she's telling. Angie's telling Al, Bob just quit. I gotta go. He's like this. Well, Bob quitting caused 3 additional employees to quit because Bob was their ride. So now Al's got to fix the machine and run the machine and whatever the fuck else he had to do. So I don't know what the fight was about, but and I don't know if Bob was married. I never talked to him about that kind of stuff. But he had the van. I don't know if he had payments on it, but you know, I mean, he's driving fucking 3 additional people to and from work with him. And you know, I mean, in the heat of the moment, he's not going to be thinking like, I'm costing them their job too. He's going to think for himself, his rights. He felt he was right. The boss, Bob, felt that he was right. Well, obviously the Jewish Bob didn't fire him. Well, goes, I'm going to get you fired. The American Bob fucking quit. Watch this. I'm just thinking of this now, this second. He must have quit on principle, his principles. What he felt was right, the right thing to do, regardless of what the manager said. It must have been a dispute over the way to fix a machine or whatever the fuck it was. American Bob felt in his rights, in his heart, he was right. And the boss was opposing him, so he quit. And here's the funny thing right now. I worked at that place for 8 years. I quit the same job, same place, because of what I feel I was right, my rights. Had to do with that funeral of some guy I used to work with. All the fucking guys in the shop were asked to go, and they were going down the aisle leaving. I was like, what the I went up to one of the owners of the company, like, I think I asked Bruce what's going on. He said, so I went there with the owner. He was talking to the mechanic who fixed things there. And his name was Ernest, a Jewish guy. Because I think Bruce told me what happened. I said, Ernest, everybody is going to John's funeral. All the guys going to John's funeral. But I wasn't asked. I said, I'm the guy that worked with John. And I'm the only one not asked. How come I wasn't asked? He said, I didn't think you had a shirt. He starts laughing. The mechanic's looking at me. He starts laughing. So I looked at the mechanic. I said, oh, you think it's funny, huh? I said, watch this. I quit. And I fucking walked out. You should have saw their fucking faces. Principal. I came back later to get my check. I had to wait a little while. Checks weren't ready yet. The other son-in-law, one of the son-in-laws came out. Hey, he didn't mean it. He always sees you in a white T-shirt, Frankie. He didn't know he had a shirt. He always sees you with a T-shirt. He didn't mean nothing. I said, what am I, a piece of shit? Am I a bum? I don't own a shirt? Nah, you got it wrong. I said, I ain't got it wrong. I said, well, you don't say something like that to me. I don't own a shirt. No, it's a joke. You guys, well, I don't think it's fucking funny. Can't you change your mind? No, you can't. Look, I got none wrong, I got no problem with you. He goes in. I'm smoking a cigarette. I smoke cigarettes at the time. I'm sitting on my Harley Davidson. Like I said, at the beginning of the summer, I'm getting my fucking check. Motorcycle's paid for. Fucking gas is cheap for it. I'm ready to fucking kick back. No hurry to get another job, you know what I mean? One of the co-owners, Ernest's, I don't know if they were brothers. I never fucking found that out. But David, very distinguished gentleman, fat cigars. I mean, he looked like if there was a Jewish mafia, he'd be in it. Very distinguished, clean shaven, comb head, nice. He came out, he starts apologizing for him. I says, no. He says, I apologize. I said, no. I don't want an apology from you. Well, I explained the same thing. He was just joking. He didn't mean nothing. I explained the same thing. I says, how do you think I feel? He thinks I didn't have a shirt. Bill, he was a mechanic standing by Ernest. I said, Bill's laughing. They're both laughing at me. I don't know the shirt. Nah, it was just a joke. He only sees you in a t-shirt, Frank. That's all it was. It was a joke. I said, well, I said, David, I always liked you, always cordial with me. And this is one of the presidents of the company. I said, you always cordial with me. I never had a problem with you. He said, oh, can I change your mind? I says, I'm sorry. No, you can't. I'm sorry. We shook hands. I'm sure we shook hands. I mean, it's fucking, what is that, 50 years ago? I'm sure we shook hands. Nice knowing you. Tell him, David, you're a very nice guy. Nice knowing you. I couldn't do it. The motherfucker, if he would have came out and apologized, David should have told him, get the fuck out there and apologize to him. If he did, I don't know. I can't say, 55 years later what I would do, but if he came out to apologize, maybe I would have. Frank, I'm sorry. I made a joke in bad taste. I thought maybe you could take a joke. I'm sorry. I do apologize. It's not, who knows? Maybe I would have said, okay. I don't know. I was there 8 fucking years. I was young. I would have stayed at least another 8 fucking years before I would have gave any thought of leaving, Maybe I would have stayed 16 fucking years. Maybe I would have retired from the fucking place instead of retired from here. I don't know. But the moral of the story is principle. My principles. They must have fucking... He's one of the co-managers. They must have gave him a fucking tongue lashing. Dave probably went in and said, Ernest, Jewish people, ay vey, you fucking asshole. Hey, secretaries, look it up. Look it up. How long is the Frank DiLariando working here? Oh, 8 years? Oh, fucking thanks a lot. You cost us a good employee. Ernest must have said, fuck him. Fuck him, no, fuck us, because we lost a good employee. Go around the fucking factory, ask anybody I wasn't a good employee. Ask anybody I didn't have a fucking excellent attendance record. Ask anybody they didn't get along with me. Moral of the story, well, one of them. Just because you own a business and you're the manager of 40, 50 people, 60 people, big shot, making money, doesn't mean you know people. Anybody, anybody, friend or foe, cowboy or Indian, Christian or non-Christian, black or white, anybody, you say the wrong thing to them, how they're going to react is how they're going to react. They're going to react good, going to react bad. Case in point, I worked there 8 fucking years. I mean, it wasn't far from my home. If there was a severe snowstorm, roads are fucking, I could have walked to work, Like I said, I was young. I was like fucking 26, 20. Well, when I quit, I was 27 years old. I was young. I didn't plan on the minute that happened, that incident, I didn't plan on fucking, up to then, I didn't plan on quitting. I liked the fucking place, the job, the people. I liked it, I was in the fucking union. I had a union. The pay sucked. I was young though, Fucking pay was like what, $5.35 an hour? I was young. Didn't fucking know. Didn't need much money. Lived at home. Fucking principal. Oh, it was, and this place was, like a half a block even, not even a half a block from Fifth Avenue. Go down Fifth Avenue, I could tell you from my house, Entenmann's, where they used to make in Brentwood there, Entenmann's Bakery. It's probably about 6 minutes to get there. They used to have a thrift shop. This open to the public. It's small, but they had the tables, all the stuff on there. It's like a fucking scratch and dent type of thing, like see on shaving channels, scratch and dent. A little dent in the can, you give you a good discount. And, well, this is a scratch and dent type of thrift shop. Maybe there's a little smash in one of the corners of a box, or you're missing some ink where it says cinnamon buns. You're missing some ink, or that they can't put out prints, present to sell to the public. All fresh, baked right fucking there. Maybe the icing, they make like 6 or 8 of them in a box. One of them didn't have enough icing on it, or too much icing. Things like this, minor stuff. It's like a fucking thing of donuts, cake, cinnamon fucking buns. That was like one of my favorites. Coffee cake, Entenmann's coffee cake, $1.82 a box. Where you gonna fucking beat that? $1.82 a box. $1.82 a fucking box. Know you pay over here in Price Chop when it's not on sale? Like fucking $5.49 for a box. I wait till it's like, buy one, get one free. I can't fucking pay that price. I heard they fucking sold to Bimbo out of Canada. I think they closed up in Brentwood. I knew Chris Allegro, he used to work there. I think it was early 20s. He worked there for like 20 fucking years and left, collecting pension. My friend Jose is from J Plastics, as a matter of fact. His father used to work there many years. Well, he retired in a nice house too, right off. Jeez, he was almost parallel across the street from the job. Nice home. His mother was alive too. They retired in. I don't know. I think they moved to Florida. I don't know. They were originally from Brazil. Portuguese, that's the word. Nice gentleman. You go over, but he liked. I forgot what the fuck it was. Frank, have another drink. Frank, you know. So you're taking shots of fucking gin or whatever the fuck it was. I forgot. Talk, conversation, nice conversation. Hey Frank, one more, you know. Hey, Mr. Texeria, no, thank you. One more, Frank. Let me get the fuck out of here if I get blasted. Oh, he must be dead of old age by now. Shit. Nice gentleman, too. Moral of the story, we all get old, we all die. I'm gonna have for supper. I go to the fucking post office this afternoon. My fucking cigars, they went to Cooperstown. Like I said, usually it happens early in the morning. They fucking run it over. This time they made an attempt yesterday afternoon. They couldn't get in. It was like fucking 3:30 in the afternoon. She's open till 4:30. What do you mean you couldn't get in? Government agents can't get into a government fucking building. I don't know, maybe she went to take a crap and she locked the door. Go next door to the general store to get a fucking sandwich. I don't know. Should be there today. Hopefully, God damn it, it'll be there today. Fucking clerk. You know, she's getting a little better. You know, I want to get along with her, you know. Her boyfriend works in the fucking department, the job I used to work. I'm not a fan of his. Comes off the street, he walks into a fucking coordinator position by the money. No credentials. Two guys put in for it, Johnny and Austin. Both of them put a number of years in. Wouldn't give it to them. They asked questions. What would you do with this? What would you do that? Austin, they didn't like his fucking answers, and Johnny, he didn't know what to say. They give this guy off the fucking street. Puts up with all kinds of fucking bullshit. Ryan keeps taking off, tanking fucking jobs. Hey, I found out they fucking fired him. Paul told me. Fucking scumbag. Married, good-looking young girl. Good looking. See pictures. Very good-looking girl. Had a son. He just recently had another fucking baby. He gets his ass fired. There goes your fucking medical benefits. No doubt. He's married, so his wife, kids, gone. His benefits gone. Steady pay, paid vacation, personal, sick time, gone. Pension. I don't know if he was there long enough to start getting a pension. If he wasn't there long enough to amount to anything, if he was to get something. Fuck. I don't think he didn't tell me why he got fired, but prick like that, could have been bad attendance, theft, milking jobs, could have been anything. We all referred to him, oh yeah, the pot smoker. When you're referred to and your nickname is like, oh yeah, the pot smoker, you work in a fucking hospital, that ain't good. I'm surprised he lasted that fucking long. If they ask for a fucking drug test, oh, we think blah blah blah, he's dead in the water. They did that to fucking Roberto. Some fucking bitch. Used to be our secretary. He called her on his fucking personal phone to her fucking personal phone. At home, he made a mistake. He was calling a friend Chris, but he dialed her. Her name is Crystal. He made a mistake. He must have texted, I need a fucking 10 bag or whatever the fuck he said. Wrong Chris. It was a fucking accident. She should have got a touch on him. Hey, you sent it to me, you know. Oh, I'm sorry, I was looking for somebody else. Hey, you got to be careful with that. Yeah, you're right. Thanks for bringing it up. No, she kept the message. She fucking brought it to the job. Showed that fucking prick, fat bitch, fucking cunt. You can see I didn't like her. Manager we had at the time. They got security. They got human resources. They got fucking lab people in her office. Hey, there, can you come to my office? I got to see him. That's what they do. They fucking trap you, set you up. He goes down there. They get him in the fucking room. Drug test right then and there. You refuse? You're fired. They probably figured they won't find nothing. Yeah, he smokes pot at home. You ask my opinion, he does not smoke during work. In the bathroom, outside smoke hut, in the fucking break room, wheelchair room. Nah. Never ever. And I worked with him a while too. I worked holidays with him, weekends with him, weekdays. We had our ups and downs, but never smelled it, never seen any indication. He did it at home. He figured, oh, it was 2 days ago I smoked pot. They fucking found it. They didn't fire him. I will give Bassett this. They gave him an option. I think it was 6 months, random drug test. 6 months without drugs in you. You could have your fucking job. We won't test you anymore after that. Whatever the fuck it was. So Roberto, what are you gonna do? He says, fuck that. I'm quitting. I'm getting my 2-week notice. I said, come on, man. He said, no. He says, I can't even fucking smoke pot in my house at night? No. I said, Roberto, for your fucking job, come on, 6 months. Bro. Because I'm not gonna fucking stop smoking pot for 6 fucking months. Says, what I do fucking home has nothing to do with the job. He's right. But in their eyes, just like when you used to have to smoke across the street, it wasn't their property, it's fucking town fucking sidewalk. But you gotta keep walking, don't stand still. You smoke over there, you keep walking, keep walking. If you're not fucking walking, you're standing there talking. It was a higher up boss, the vice president. Called like 4 transporters at night. It was night. Fucking, oh shit. It was like maybe 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. You know, overnight shift. You should be thank God you got fucking transporters who do that shift. 2 guys overnight, and maybe somebody came earlier, or stand there, probably standing to light up a fucking phone. Okay, they started walking. One of them fucking laughed at her. You don't laugh at the vice president of a fucking hospital. Then they got caught a second fucking time. Now Lamar, who's a friendly guy, he doesn't fucking smoke cigarettes. He says, I don't even smoke. He's told them, I don't even smoke cigarettes. You know, yelling at me, I don't smoke cigarettes. He was telling me the story. He was just with them. He says, you know me, I don't smoke cigarettes. I said, I know you don't smoke. But he was with them. Well, it's not their property. It's a town fucking street. They can't say shit to you. Well, they have it in their mentality. They can tell you because there's no union. Nobody's going to back you up. If they fucking fire you, there's nothing you can do. Security come and fucking escort you out of the building. Yeah, but I was on a public road. Hey, probably tell you, what do you want from us? We know. We know. We gotta do our fucking job or we'll get fired. That's the way they are. Jesus Christ, but 3 weeks ago, they blasted fucking the managerial departments. Lady that looked out for me, the vice president of the fucking company, the vice president, they fucking fired her. The head of all nursing there, they fired her. These are grown women, fucking husbands, homes, cars, children. They don't give a shit. So I always said, if you make it to retirement, you're fucking lucky. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I was one of the ones that made it. Kurt Terrell, another one. 30-something fucking years working there. Safety and this department safety and to go by the codes and the rules and cleanliness and those. Can't think of the fucking name of that department. It's not infection control. It's safety, fire safety, you know, make sure things are not expired in the nurses' cabins. The guy was distinguished look, very good looking guy, full head of hair, distinguished looking dress, you know, tie and shit, dress slacks. Very nice, very, I got along with the guy. Real anal about his job. You figured they would like that. I don't know why they fucking fired him. Fucking scumbag in housekeeping. Tom. I won't tell you his last name. Motherfucker. He's a known pedophile. Pedophile, lazy ass, thief, fucking used to take ice cream in the refrigerators was for patients. Used to go on the second floor. It was like somewhat of a dead issue there. Overflow of patients they would put there sometimes. They had a break room across. He'd go, I see him. Go in the fucking refrigerator, take ice creams out, go in the break room and fucking eat them. Fucking prick. Any reason at all, Valentine's Day, he'd carry fucking Hershey Kisses in his pocket. Hey, come here. Happy Valentine's Day. Here's a kiss. Hey, give me a kiss. Tries to put his arms around the fucking women. He got in the car at the parking lot one time, waiting for the shuttle bus, with a girl that, she's fucking trouble. He didn't know that. I don't know if she fucking set him up or what. Hey, it's raining or something. Hey, sit in the car. He got in a fucking car. You know he probably fucking pulled something. He got fucking written up. Didn't get fired. He got written up sexual harassment or some shit. I bet he didn't talk to her anymore, huh? Fucking prick. He made it to retirement. Not only that, they had a big fucking party in housekeeping for him. You kidding me? He came back. He used to come back, sit on the bench, mirror sunglasses, look at the fucking ladies. Real deviant, you know? Degenerate, whatever. Talking to her. In the lobby. Housekeeper. Bald guy. Ponytail. Nice guy. Fucking hard worker. Hey, Frankie D, what's going on? I said, look at this motherfucker, Tom Padalona. Look at him down there. What's he doing? He's checking all the fucking doorknobs of all the doors down the hallway. He's just a visitor. He shouldn't have been down there in the first place. These are all officers and shit. So what the fuck is he doing? I said, look, you see, he's trying to open fucking doorknobs. It goes down to the next one across the hall. Anyway, there was a housekeeper one that was open. He goes in. He comes out with a fucking plastic bag. I was like, Paul yells to him, Tom! Hey, Tom! He goes, turns around. Hey, Paul, how you doing? I said, what are you doing down there? He says, no, I was just getting the bag. He says, you can't do that. That's a liability. He says, oh, it is? Oh, hey, I didn't know it. Oh, fuck. They starts walking towards each other. I said, oh, fuck. I walked away. Later that day, I'm in our break room. Fucking one or two security guards come in. If I get a minute, can I talk to you? Yeah. I know I didn't fucking do nothing, but you always wonder, you know. I said, hey, what happened with that guy, that housekeeper, Tom? I told him the truth. He's walking down there, you know, checking doorknobs. He finds a door that's open. He goes in, he comes out with a fucking bag. Puts the bag in his pocket. Paul, the ponytail guy, said, what are you doing in there? He said, yeah, he told him. And the security, the supervised security saying, you know, that's, you don't have to do that, it's theft. And I told him, you know, what I felt. The guy's a real fucking prick. He's always been a prick. I said, you're right, he shouldn't have been doing that. But he comes here, he sits on the bench with mirror sunglasses. Hey, come, you know. I said, you should do something about it. He says, we're gonna. He says, I don't know yet. He says, we're gonna take care of it. So good. I don't know how they dissolved the situation, but suffice it to say, I never seen him come back again. They probably sent him a nice hospital letterhead letter. You were found to be stealing property from the hospital in areas you had no right to be in, breaking into, I don't know how they would word it. And the fuck? Therefore, from now on, you're only allowed on the property as a patient, or if you have a doctor's appointment, or visiting a loved one that's a patient. Otherwise, if you're caught on the property under other circumstances, we will have you arrested. You're banned from the... So, I never fucking seen him after that. Moral of the story. And that guy was there, he must have been working there about 12 fucking years. Put his time in, got a pension, fucking retired. He stayed until full pension, like 60 fucking 9 years old or something. He was a fucking lazy ass anyway. He could do that standing on his head. To be banned from the place, he used to come back all the time, sit on the bench with mirror sunglasses, look at the chicks, they can't see his eyes. Hey, how you doing? Give me a hug. I haven't seen you in a while. Hey, yeah. They say fucking pervert. To be banned from a fucking hospital for stealing a fucking plastic bag. There was like one fucking bag he had. Can you imagine that? The place you put 12 fucking years in employment. 12 fucking years of employment. To be barred from because you stole one fucking bag after you retired. Jesus Christ. People are funny, man. At 1 o'clock. I'm gonna give about 20 more minutes. I'll go to the post office. Hate dealing with that fucking broad. When I go in, I say hi to her. I look, she's sitting down. I'll say, hey, I'm trying, man. I'm fucking trying. Watch, I'll go in. The package there? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Let me see. Yeah, whatever. Oh. On the menu, I don't know what I'm gonna have.